Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Stellar Tactics. In the previous episode, we visited the trading station and I said that I would check everything on the station off camera, and more importantly, that I will meet all the people there and decide who we want in our team. I was planning well, something, and in the end I had to change my plans a little bit because I didn't find exactly the people I wanted. But maybe we got even better people in the end because I forgot about some weapon types. And yeah, this or all these dialogues reminded me of that. So let's first go through the people that we have available. We have the maximum 4 people in the team. We can't get more. So of course our main character, no big surprise there. Primary rifles, secondary I decided to switch from pistols to SMGs. So that will be the secondary weapon. And when we check the stats, we have pistols only skill level 2, so there's basically no difference. And I think the SMGs are a bit more effective as the offhand weapon. Problem is I can't use it for everyone because then we would probably run out of ammo. So not everyone will be using SMGs, but yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Our first new character, Lethia Engwall. Can we change the name, by the way? Don't think so. Huh, that kinda sucks. Oh, we can. Okay, so guys, if you want to join this series, just let me know in comments which character you want to be, and you can be a member of the team. It's just a let's try series. I'm not for how long it will continue. It also depends on how long it will take the developer to add some more content to the game. But I definitely want to keep the save file, and when new content is added, we will just keep playing. So yeah, if you want to join, let me know in comments which character, and of course your name. And now, which weapons is Lethia specialized at? Let's go for the equipment. And she's good with heavy weapons, and she said that she was good also with, or just with the hand-to-hand combat. But I decided to ignore the hand-to-hand combat. We'll go for the big weapons. So I gave her this weapon that we found because I really want to know how this electromagnetic weapon works. It has insane range, 57, when we compare it to, for example, the other heavy weapon that we found. This is some kind of a rocket launcher. The range is 56, but this one, for example, is only 19. That's a heavy weapon she started with, and I kept all these weapons because I want to test them out. Sadly, we won't be able to test the rocket launcher because we don't have ammo for it yet, but with a bit of luck, we could find some. So, heavy weapons, offhand, also SMG. Excuse me. Uh, Big guns, yeah. I think in the end the SMG might become her main weapon. We'll be using that more often than the heavy weapons because heavy weapons need a lot of ammo. But he'll be training both these skills as non-combat skills. She is a pretty good hacker and a pilot. So that's the non-combat skills, and I think that's all. Yep, we don't have to cover anything else. Here you can see how I assign points into which skills. When you get someone new into the team, he, from my experience, seems to always be the same level as the main character. So all the new people are level 4. And here are the points that I assigned. She started with 5 points in everything and 18 points, I think it was available. So this is the distribution. Next, we have Sylvan Debtors, who is good with. Wait. There's something wrong. Or actually no, good with rifles, but compared to our main character, this guy said that he's good with beam weapons. So we don't have normal rifle, we have a plasma rifle. And offhand, we have a plasma pistol, but it seems it's covered with the same skills as normal pistols and normal rifles. It's using different type of ammo, so that's useful. And we will stick to these two skills: rifles, pistols, as secondary weapon. Also a good hacker, but at least we have a new skill here. It's electronics, and electronics, that's how well he can control our shields during ship combat. So that's that. And our last character, this will be our tank, Patrick Muramoto, who is good with shotguns and pistols. It's the only character that'll be using the normal pistols. I gave him a shotgun, of course. And I think this is the shotgun that we found that requires skill level 4. It was a little bit better than the shotgun he brought with him, because this one has better capacity, ammo capacity. And as for non-combat skills, first aid, finally someone who isn't a hacker, and weaponry, that means how well we can control weapons during ship combat. And we can check that, I think, here, when we check ships, here we can assign our characters to different stations on the ship. So I think I made a mistake, but I will redo this off camera. We should have Patrick in the weaponry station. Yeah. Electronics. That's fine. And Alethea is a pilot. I didn't touch these stations yet, but we probably should have her here. Our main character will sit in the targeting station. I'll just have to practice for a while. We won't be able to hit anything, but yeah, these are the best assignments. You can micromanage your ships. I checked even a ship vendor on the trade station. There are quite a few ships that we can buy. They are just a little bit expensive. The most expensive one was like 27 million. We have like 4,000, and the maximum amount of money I ever had in this game was like 60,000? 80,000 maybe? So yeah, long way to go. But we'll get to all this ship design, more like management and everything later, because I will have to just check all of this off camera and learn how everything works. I tried off camera one ship combat just to see at least basics how it works. I picked the closest ship to me and just attacked it, see what happens. I had to reload after that, of course, because I got totally destroyed. Partially because I didn't even know how to turn on my shields, that I figured out after the combat. But yeah, I will have to work on that a little bit before we even try to fight on camera. And I think I'll just have to check some videos made by the developer, where he explains how everything works, because I was a little bit overwhelmed. It's a real-time combat, so you kind of have to know how everything works so that you don't have to, or you can do it automatically and don't have to think about everything, because if you do that, you are dead before you figure out where you can turn on your shields and stuff like that. But enough talking. Let's start playing. We get a new mission. in the previous episode, I think it was the previous episode, to clear the mines. When we do this, the guy who owns the mines will tell us where we can get the FTL drive. So I flew to how is the planet called? Achmedius II, and just landed on the surface, entered the mines, and yeah, in this episode I want to clear the mines. So let's go. We have the mutated miners here somewhere, so let's try to find them. It shouldn't be that difficult. It's not the first time that I'm here. I kind of know what to expect. There is the first miner. Or first two miners, actually. Can we move forward a bit? Can. Okay, they look pretty good. How are they called? Slice mutants. Oh, let's go. Expected a little bit more damage from the plasma rifle. But let's move forward to make some more room for other people. Oh. Haste. And they're not doing that much damage. Let's focus on this one first then. That's much better. I definitely don't want to use the heavy weapon this close. I have no idea what the effect is. And I'm afraid it might be some kind of AoE damage, and I don't want to kill half of my team. Oh, wait, I have the weapon set to burst. Nope. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to reload. Single shot, that's what we want. And shotguns should be quite effective. Good. And of course, the problem with shotguns is their short range. Even at this distance, we don't have the full effect of the weapon. Oh, well, not that bad when we crit. Okay, one more attack. And now the fight should end. Come on. Okay, and this should be finally a skill level 20, so we can add something to the rifle skill in a second. First, I'll check the loot. Pristine VR clamp. Oh, 600, that's not bad. And what is this? Pristine power armor brace. Well, 260. Could have been worse. Anything else around here? Nope. But I think I will move our tank first. Yeah. Okay, let's check those rifles. Yeah, so on level 20, now we can add something. And also every time we reach the threshold, like the description changes a little bit. When we check someone who doesn't know anything, you think you are holding a rifle. You vaguely remember combat training with this weapon. You think you are supposed to aim it and pull the trigger, but you're not certain. When we get to 20, your rifle makes sense to you now. You still have trouble naming the parts, but your aim is better. So we got +2 damage, +5 accuracy, and 2% crit chance. And now we can add something on top of that. So Shards of Death. You have learned to pick out the weak spots in your enemy's defense. 5% damage, 5% chance to make your enemies bleed. Or Eagle Eye. Staring down the barrel of your rifle has made you better at picking out the weak spots at your enemy's defense and anticipating their every move. So more damage, better accuracy. And Vigilant Golem. You are skilled at anticipating your enemy's every move. 10% to accuracy and 5% bleed resistance. I think our accuracy is decent. I'm thinking about Shards of Death. Just boost the damage and add the bleed. Though I'm not sure how effective the bleed is. Maybe... Thing is, as our, I think its perception goes up, our accuracy will go up as well. Let's test the bleeding. I want to see how good it is. Maybe we can even change it. Yeah, I think we can... Oh, can I... Do I have to assign it? No, so we can change it if we want to. It's not permanent. Great, so we can test all the options and see which one is best. For now, I want to see how good or how strong the bleed is. And keep going. Oh. There is something somewhere, but I don't see anything. They're supposed to go this way. Are they right behind this rock? Yeah, there is one. There's another one somewhere that I don't see. He might be hidden here, maybe. Oh, that guy came out of nowhere.
You're open.
Okay, bleeding. Minus 15. What does that mean? Does he bleed for 15 hit points every turn? Too bad I can't just like check the debuff, because when I move the cursor it disappears. I'd really like to have the option to like lock the enemy and check his debuffs. Maybe it's possible, I just don't know how to do it. I can't click on him. No, I can't do that. Well, I'll just let him live. I want to see how strong the bleed is at the end of turn. It's probably not gonna be end of turn, it's gonna be at the start of his next turn. So this one is bleeding. Let's attack this one. 2, 3, 4. Good. And the shotgun. Can we kill him? I think we can. Let's just switch weapon. Finish him off. Good. So 3 out of 14 down. Switch back to the main weapon. Can do a little bit more damage. He's trying to do a bit more damage. Okay, I think this will be enough. If he bleeds for 15, he should die. No. Or... bleeding -7, so that means Now he bled for 7 hit points. That bleed minus 15 the last time. We got the information when it happened. So it already happened and now the bleed was weaker. So is it like when we hit and apply the bleed, it immediately reduces the hit points. Then the next turn it's a half, and then it's what, half, like a quarter of the initial bleed, maybe. Maybe that's how it works. But I think that's another thing that I'll check off camera. What did we get? Minigun mag. Yeah, it's something for our big weapons, but not the type of ammo that I want to get. I really want to test the rocket launcher. Oh, by the way, is there... Of course there is something we can loot. Let's make sure we didn't leave something behind. No. Come on, someone. Another card. Okay, some more information. Delta, Slice Miner, Scrubber down. That's the second Scrubber this week, running on 2 Scrubbers now. Feeling a bit lightheaded. Hello. Where are they? Let's just move into position. See anything. And we'll just wait for them to come. Turn around. This time we have 3 against us. But these guys are not that hard to kill. Especially when they are pretty far away. This might be a chance for us to use the heavy weapon. Huh. Maybe taking some of the extra accuracy is not such a bad idea. We are missing awfully often, even with 85% plus hit chance. Question is, how many action points do we need to shoot this thing? 7. Okay, and I hope that I don't hit Patrick. Okay, so it's a long-range beam that does decent amount of damage. But now we are out of ammo. That's the... Actually, no, we are not out of ammo. The capacity is just 1 round, so it's a single shot, then we have to reload. But well, now I know how this works. So let's use the other one. Auto Annihilator. And... do we have enough action points to at least reload? Nope. Wait.
And stay down.
Seriously? There we go, that's better. So that, if I understand it correctly, that was extra 18 damage because of the bleed. And at the start of his next turn, he should bleed for 9. We need what? 7 points again. Move to the side. And this looks like a minigun, so it shouldn't do AoE damage Famous last words. That was decent. Come on, keep doing. And do we have the damage to finish him off? Yep. Good. And let's reload before I forget again. I want to see if we have the ammo to reload the heavy weapon. And one last shot. That's the problem. It's pretty difficult to get ammo for these heavy weapons. Switch to the SMG again. And we will save the heavy weapons for some tougher enemies. What is this? Aurelian Thunderstorm Honed Grabby Sword. Yeah. No one needs that. There's something. Come on. Cells, pistol ammo, energy cells. Okay, so the fusion cells are for the beam weapon, and energy cells, those should be for like the plasma rifle. And what else did we get? Another shotgun. I think we have a better one. Actually, no. One has capacity for 12 rounds. Might be an upgrade, even though it has lower level requirements. Let's compare them. This one has only range 9. It's definitely an upgrade. It's double the range and 25% higher capacity. Does it have different... Single, no, it's just a single shot every time. There are some semi-automatic shotguns later. Oh, hey, that doesn't sound like a mutant. That sounds like the spider thing. Again, I have no idea where they are. Oh, spread out a bit. How many? 2, it seems. Okay, here they are. I can see the other one as well now. Can we hit this one? Okay, almost there. Next. Shotgun. Look at that, 95% chance to hit. 97 even, and look at that. Another crit. Well, that was easy. Come on. More ammo. Oh, what is this? Extended mag for a shotgun, but we don't have a shotgun, or we don't have modifiable shotgun, that's the problem. I think I'll keep it. +6, it's pretty significant. And more energy cells. And reload after every fight. Oh, more spiders, okay. Move out of the way. Spiders seem to be pretty far away. Yeah, we should have time to get rid of them before they even can attack. Chance to hit from this distance. I'll just try it. So we are not doing that much damage. This guy's really tough for some reason. Let's move forward a little bit. Damn, the spider is surprisingly tough. Look at that, they're still not dead. Can we kill him, or is the blue spider in the line of fire? I mean, it should be possible, right, to shoot over this one and hit the one far behind him. But let's figure out if it works this way in the game. Okay, it works. And this one will be next. How much damage was that? Is it worth it switching to the SMG? It probably is. Oh, not enough action points? Because that's a wrong mod. Full auto, definitely not. Oh, okay. I bought a wrong SMG. This one doesn't have option to use a single shot. Never mind. I'll just switch those SMGs. Fine, we are at 100% hit chance. The chance to hit head around 80%. Well, I'll wait with that. But as our chance to hit goes up, I'll just try to focus on the head or maybe on legs if they are far enough. Oh, ow. Stop it. Yeah, the first spider was for some reason like, or had like 3 times the amount of hit points that the other have. Anything interesting around here? These crates. There is a crate that can loot. Okay, more miners. Where are you?
All right, you know what to do.
Just wait for them. There they are. The other one just came out of nowhere. We hit this one. On. Good. Let's reload first. Quickly check the loot. Nothing important. Some rifle ammo. That's always useful. And the frag grenades. Good. Another data card. My skin. Skin hard now. Feel strong. Head weak. Not hungry. Angry. I think it's pretty unlikely that at this state he would care about, like, logging anything. Maybe like the last log before the final transformation. And, oh, this is the last room. Okay, we should be a bit more careful here. Okay, let's move this way then. There's like 5 of them and the boss. I'm trying not to pull all of them once, but it didn't work. Let's spread out, and we may need to have a weapon for this. Or stun grenades, that works as well. Yeah, for this guy. Slice Mine Overseer. Can I stun him right away? Don't care about the rest, I just want to stun this guy. There we go. Stun grenades are just too strong. Let's move a little bit, that was too far, now I can shoot only once. Oh, and a level up.
Okay, that was easier than I thought.
Other one. Back a bit. That's the last one. I think we may need another stun grenade. We are getting overwhelmed a little. Oh, I can throw the grenade on his head. I don't think so. Okay. Fish in the barrel. Have to make sure this guy stays stunned. That was a nice hit.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Forward a little bit. I still want to be able to shoot 3 times. Okay, so far so good. I don't know how the stuns exactly work. If something like that, when you are trying to stun them, there is the game like rolls a die, and if it succeeds, the stun is applied, and then every turn, the stunned character has to succeed against with the roll against certain like value. Let's say the stun has value of I don't know 9, so you have to roll 10 plus to remove the stun, if you know what I mean, because it just lasts too long. This is supposed to be a boss, and one stun grenade stunned him for what, 4 turns already. They're just way too strong. I mean, stun grenades are not even that expensive. I can just go back to the trading station and buy 20, 30. Oh well, as long as we have them, may as well use them. Really? Have to move a bit closer. Let's see, is this enough? 29, yeah, that looks good. Closer than that. Yeah, this is why I wanted to keep him stunned. Hey. That was pretty close. 1 hit point. Then when you think about it, when the combat works this way, that the boss can basically one-shot the character, uh, having a way how to neutralize him is not such a bad idea. Imagine, like, if I wasn't able to stun him, fighting against this 4 of the mutants and the boss at the same time. Definitely be a little bit more tricky. Get behind him. Gonna take a while. They stunned. Good. Or maybe they should add the number. We can see the status that he's stunned under the health bar. But maybe there should be a number that shows for how long he'll stay stunned or something like that. This is just not enough information. On. Who's there? Try to kill him before he has another chance. There we go. So, first of all, reload. Loot everything. Ammo. What is this? Damage pad asteroid. Really? Only 25 credits. Ammo. That's the boss, I think. Yeah. Rather than shotgun trigger group. So this allows to modify the shotgun to even full automatic mode. But again, we would have to have a modifiable shotgun for this. Then Rare Warhawk, Honed Stiletto. Don't care. Damaged hover boot and damaged VR clamp. Nothing interesting really. Well, we want to keep this trigger group. Sure, just have to find the right weapon for it. The data card. Wait. Oh, that's all on the one data card. Okay, not good. Not feeling good. 4 weeks, mining, 2 scrubbers down. Feel good. Not good. Crew sick. Skin rough. Oh, wait. Wrong order. I apologize. Got a contract from Herzog. Negotiating with him was a huge pain in the ass. Not making much, but the boys will be happy we have a job. Need to look into scrubbers. Slice mutation is a fearsome thing. Would hate for anyone to get sick. Scarby knew he was underpaying us. Scrubbers run 3 times what I put into the bid. I won't have enough for backup systems until we get our first payment. Told the crew about it and they are willing to go forward with mining. We'll pick up the scrubbers and head to Achmedius 8. Yeah, too late. And we know the last bit. Okay. Let's check the level up. I just want to keep boosting dexterity and perception. Maybe let's just add 1 point to endurance. Now when we know how much damage a boss can do, maybe a little bit of endurance here and there is not a bad idea. Avoid being one-shotted. Sign. And now we have to go... Oh wait, more loot. Before we end this episode, let's check all these crates. Flamer fuel. That's another type of heavy weapon. Oh, this looks promising. Advanced SMG. Again, it doesn't have option to use single shots. I'll just check, compare it to the other weapons that we have. If it's an upgrade or not. This is probably locked. Yeah. Let's fail at hacking again. 4. 5. 1. 5. Good. That's all. 2 grenades. Oh, wait. It just took a while for the rest of the loot to load. What did we get? Horrible shield. Some minigun mag and rifle ammo. Take it, but it's still quite disappointing. What's this crate again? Hey. Open it. Oh, that's just some leftover submachine gun ammo. Okay. So this will be all for this episode. Now we are done with the mines. Off camera, I have to run all the way back to the exit for the ship. And I think I'll start recording back on the mining station when we talk with how is he called? Did you see the name? Yes, Scarby. So when we can talk to him, or before we can talk to him, I will start recording. We'll get our reward, and we'll again progress a bit in the quest line, because there is still more that we have to do. But yeah, that will be the next episode. This one is over, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.